In this video, we're going to take a look at an example of how foreign exchange works. So a book costs €8.60 in Dublin and $10.08 in New York if €1 is equal to $1.20 American. In which city is the book cheaper and by how many European cent? So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to convert our US 1080 to euros. So what we're first going to do is we're going to write down our exchange rate as it stands. So as we've been given from the question, we've been given €1 is equal to $1.20. What we want to do whenever we're making any exchange is we're going to flip it around so that the currency we are changing from is on the left and the currency we are changing to is on the right. So right now we're going to rewrite this and we're going to say that $1.20 is equal to €1. But now what we need to do is we need to get that down to $1 and find out what that equivalent amount is in euro. So to get $1.2 down to $1, we're going to divide it by 1.2. So we get $1. But if we divide that by 1.2, we've got to divide the other side by 1.2 to make sure that we've kept our equation balanced. So what we're going to get in euro is 1 over 1.2. So now from our example we can see that $1 is equal to 1 over 1.2 euro. Now we don't need to work out that fraction. We can use this fraction as it stands in our calculation going forward. So now what we need to do, we know what $1 is worth, but we need to know what $10.08 is worth. Well, since every one of them is worth 1 over 1.2, we can just multiply both sides of this by 10.08 to get our amount. So 1 by 10.08 just gets us $10.08, and we do the same thing on the other side for our euro amount times like that. Now obviously we're going to stick that calculation on our right straight into our calculator. We're not going to try and do this out. And what we're going to get when we do is €8.40, like that. So what we're going to do now is we need to look at the rest of this question. In which city is the book cheaper and by how many European cent? We've worked out now how much the book cost in New York and converted to euro, and we were told already how much the book cost in Dublin. So we just have to find out the difference between them. So we have $8.60 in Dublin, we have $8.40 in New York, that's both in euro. If we take one from the other, we're going to get 20 cent. So the book is cheaper in New York by 20 European cent. And that is that.